So today is a beautiful day. I am just hanging out in the park downtown Savannah, and I wanted to come and talk to people just about persevering and keep moving in your life, like regardless of what you have going on. Um, I've had, quite a few things in life where it could have stopped me from going and moving, and somehow I just find a way to keep going. So I think that you guys should too. It hasn't always been easy, but I think when we go through moments like where we go through stuff and we're learning, that's the time to like really self-reflect and ask ourselves, what is it, what is the lesson, or what is the message that life is trying to give us from a certain situation? And if you don't look at it that way, like, okay, things could be better in the future, or there's an opportunity that could come from this, then it's kind of hard to move past things. you know it's okay for a while to be like, this is where I'm at, this is what I'm feeling right now, but at some point you have to have a plan to get out of that space, like that limbo space that we could be in, if we're not careful. um you just don't want to stay in that space. So whether it's coming up with a new plan or creating a new pattern in your life, at the end of the day, it's very worth it, much needed, because as humans, like, I feel like we have to keep doing things, keep learning, and keep progressing if we plan on living life and getting over hurdles that are thrown at us, right? Because if we just sit and soak in it, then we're in a situation where we're just reflecting on what happened in the past, and then you have those thoughts that can leak in and make us feel like, okay, either we're unworthy or we're not enough, when that's not always the case. You do have some people that go through things and they get stuck and they don't know how to get out of them. But like, long as you're moving, long as you're doing something and you have a plan, I think that's the most important thing. Like, you may not have all of the pieces figured out at once, which is totally okay, because nobody is gonna have all the pieces or have everything figured out all at once. So it's gonna be day by day, moment by moment, and a lot of checking in with self and just seeing where you are and how you feel. Like, lately I've been doing this thing where I journal, and I journal about what I perceive for the future, what I want for the future, what I see for the future. Even if it's a day where I might be feeling bad or I might be feeling down, I journal in cursive. So if you ever heard of like people spelling, like when you think of the word spelling, we don't see it as what it is or what it sounds like. So spelling bee. Spelling almost sounds like when you're doing spells, like words are spells, creating spells, intentions, whatever you may call it. Now, not spells in an evil way or with evil intentions or in relations to a witch, which a lot of people will probably automatically think that when you hear the word spelling. But whether we realize it or not, we do it more than we know in our prayers. Setting our intentions, writing out our goals and things that we plan for the future. So that is a form of spelling, and not like spelling a word, but spelling intentions, bringing things into existence that you want to happen. And I'll sit there and I'll write it in cursive. So when I do my regular journaling, I'll do it in regular writing. But then when I do my spelling or my intentions, I write that in cursive, because I don't know, I just like doing that, and for some reason it makes it seem a lot cooler, so I do it that way. But whatever you do it, however you call it, that's something good. Just writing stuff, what you want your future to be like, writing the intentions that you have, can definitely help to put you in a different mindset and just help to put you in a different headspace. Because if we're constantly filled with negative thoughts or doubt, then it's hard to progress to a different place or a new level because you can't see it at the moment. So when you can't see it at the moment, if you write it, put it down on paper, and then you can go back and look at it in a week or two, month or two, year or two, and be like, okay, this is what I wrote down. And from what I noticed, like writing stuff, it like sets stuff in your mind. When you write it, it's like you're getting it out of your brain and putting it down on paper and setting an intention behind it. So your brain is going to remember that. And I find myself doing that, like remembering the things that I wrote, remembering the ideas that I have. And it's really interesting to look back on that at a later time because you just see your thought process. You see a path to where you're going, where you want to go, what it is that you want to do. And it's almost like therapy. You know, we go to therapy, we talk, we say things out loud, but it's like a self-therapy. You're writing it down on paper and you're able to keep it, hold on to it, and process it. So yeah, whatever situations that you all have that, you know, may get you down, get you in a slump, I definitely hope that you all find a way to keep working through it and to keep persevering, because that's what life is about. Like, you never know. Everything could literally change in a matter of months. It could change in a matter of a year. So if you give up now, you could be giving up right before that moment, or right before that big breakthrough is about to happen, or things are to come for you. So sometimes you just got to hang in there and keep going. Set your intentions, write it out, journal it out, think, go on vacation. Something I need to do, definitely go on a vacation soon, and just keep planning for the future. You never know what the future holds for any of us. So signing out, guys. Until next time, peace, love, and blessings.